Yulong and Mei Mei reveal their first child. Fans in shock. Welcome back to K-Drama Haven, your cozy corner for all things dramatic, heart-thumping, and unforgettable. Hit that subscribe button because this story is not just news, it's a wave of emotions that will sweep you off your feet. The mystery that kept a nation guessing. For months, fans speculated. Rumors buzzed like bees in spring. Whispers flooded social media. Group chats exploded with questions, and fan pages posted shadowy photos and cryptic captions. Was it true? Could the power couple, the dazzling Yulong and the serene young Mei Mei, really be expecting a child? No confirmation came. No denial either. They both disappeared from the limelight after their last emotional series finale, walking hand in hand into the sunset, leaving fans with hearts full of love and questions. Then silence. Till now. The reveal that broke the internet. On a quiet Saturday morning, everything changed. Yulong's official account went live. No warning. No trailer. Just a black screen. Then a gentle melody played. A baby's soft laughter echoed. A voice familiar and strong spoke with raw emotion. This is a chapter one never imagined sharing, but today, I want the world to meet the light of our lives. The camera faded in. There he was, Yulong. No suit. No stage lights. Just a simple white shirt, eyes red from holding back tears of joy. And beside him, young Mei Mei, glowing, calm, and radiant in a soft pink gown. In her arms, wrapped in silk and innocence. Their baby. The world stood still. The live stream chat exploded. Millions tuned in within seconds. Fans screamed, cried, and typed messages in all caps. He whispered the child's name. Zhenhai. The world gasped. The name that holds power. The name Zhenhai means calm the seas. A symbol of strength, peace, and legacy. For fans who had followed Yulong's rise from humble beginnings to international stardom, this name meant everything. Young Mei Mei, who had once faced online hate and cruel gossip, now sat with confidence, her voice gentle but firm. This child is the hope we never knew we needed. He came after our darkest moments, after days filled with pain, confusion, and fear. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Yulong reached for her hand. Their fans had seen them fall in love on screen. But this was real. This was deeper than any drama. A journey through fire. Yulong shared the story that had been hidden for over a year. After wrapping their last show, young Mei Mei suffered a severe emotional collapse. The fame, the pressure, the constant spotlight, it had been too much. She withdrew. Disconnected. And Yulong followed her into that silence. He gave up roles. Turned down millions. Ignored headlines that screamed, "Has Yulong quit acting?" But behind the scenes he was building a home. They traveled in secret, from the peaceful shores of Hainan to the healing forests of Jeju Island. Together they found strength in nature, in meditation, and in each other. Young Mei Mei revealed how her pregnancy had been difficult, both physically and emotionally. There were nights when she wanted to give up. But Yulong stayed. Every night, every tear. He would hold my hand and say, "If you breathe, I'll breathe with you. If you fall, I'll fall beside you." The birth that changed everything. The baby was born in a private clinic surrounded by monks and midwives. No cameras, no press, just family and faith. When Yulong first held Zhenhai, he collapsed to the floor, weeping uncontrollably. "He had his mother's eyes," he said, choking back emotion. "And the calm of the oceans we prayed near." Young Mei Mei, still recovering, insisted the world must know not just their child's face, but his story. Because in a world so loud, this child reminds us to be still. After the reveal, what the cameras didn't show, just when the world thought they had seen everything, whispers began to rise again. As the live stream faded to black, producers and staff close to the couple began to leak small details. Not scandals but heart-wrenching truths that the couple had chosen to keep private, until now. And the revelations were far more emotional than anyone expected. The letter that broke Yulong. A former staff member from Yulong's management team shared an exclusive message, a handwritten letter from young Mei Mei to Yulong that she had written while pregnant, unsure if she'd survive the delivery. The letter read, "If I don't make it, please tell our son that I loved him even before he was formed. And please, don't disappear from the world. Keep acting. Keep dreaming. That's how I'll live on, through every role, every smile." When Yulong discovered this letter in the hospital recovery room, he reportedly broke down completely, refusing to leave young Mei Mei's bedside for 3 days straight. He didn't speak. He didn't eat. He just held her hand and read the letter over and over again. Why they hid Junhai? You might ask, why the secrecy? Why not share this joy earlier? It turns out the couple faced immense threats behind the scenes, from obsessive fans to hostile agencies who felt betrayed after Yulong turned down offers worth over 80 million yuan to prioritize his family. Young Mei Mei also received anonymous letters that made her fear for her child's safety. This forced the couple to go completely underground, using fake names to travel, turning down public appearances, and even avoiding close friends. One producer revealed. Yulong said, "I'll trade all my fame for one moment of peace for my son. That's the kind of father he is." A visit from a legend. In one shocking twist, it was revealed that a mysterious mentor figure, an elder legendary actor who had retired years ago, paid the couple a visit after Junhai's birth. This actor, who remains unnamed, spent 3 days with Yulong and is said to have whispered a single line into his ear. "Your greatest role has just begun." Fans immediately speculated that this legend might return to the screen, possibly in a project with Yulong, inspired by fatherhood and healing. Could this be the birth of a new generational drama? What's next for the power couple? With the world still reeling from the reveal, attention now turns to the couple's next move. Insiders report that young Mei Mei has already begun penning a memoir, part love story, part survival guide, documenting her rise, her breakdown, and her rebirth as a mother. Yulong, on the other hand, is rumored to be working on a script based on their journey, blending truth and fiction into what producers are calling a drama that will define the decade. More surprisingly, the couple is said to be planning a return, not to television, but to live theater. They want something intimate, sacred, and immediate. A way to thank fans with more than screens and scripts. Fan pilgrimage. The Shrine of Junhai. In the days following the reveal, thousands of fans began leaving flowers, letters, and handwritten blessings at the gates of the temple where Junhai was rumored to have been blessed after birth. Monks at the temple have since built a small shrine called the Peaceful Flame, where candles are lit daily for the child's continued strength and future. This has sparked a phenomenon known as the Junhai movement, a digital wave of healing where fans share stories of recovery, love, and hope, all inspired by the courage of Yulong and young Mei Mei. One viral post read, "I named my daughter Mei after young Mei Mei, because her strength saved mine." A final message from Yulong. Just days ago, Yulong posted a quiet video. No words, just him walking along a misty mountain path with Junhai sleeping in a carrier on his chest. The final frame showed a handwritten message. "For every storm you've survived, you deserve peace." Fans burst into tears. News outlets called it the softest mic drop in celebrity history. A new legacy begins. In a world of chaos and noise, one couple chose silence. In an industry driven by fame, they chose family. And in a moment when the world needed healing, they gave us Junhai, a child born not just into celebrity, but into a storm, who brought with him calm seas and a quiet hope that things can be better. So as Yulong, young Mei Mei, and baby Junhai step into this new chapter, fans around the world stand united. Not as spectators, but as a family that has grown alongside them. Stay tuned to K-Drama Haven, because the story of Junhai has just begun.